The journey of caring for a loved one who is living with dementia can be quite challenging. The aim of this podcast is to make caregiving less daunting and more fulfilling. On this platform, we share knowledge, understanding, and experiences. We enlighten, give hope, and encourage, and in the process, create positive awareness about different aspects of dementia. Welcome to my podcast, Dementia Caregivers Corner. My name is Julia Ratladi. Dementia Care, how deep is your love? In today's episode, I am joined by Katie Fournier from Ember Holistic Care in the United States of America. We're actually continuing our conversation from our previous episode with Shari Flight, who is also a co-founder of Ember Holistic Care, as we explore alternative approaches to managing dementia-related behaviors before turning to medication. Our goal is to prioritize non-medical interventions for as long as possible, ensuring a holistic and compassionate approach to dementia care. We shall end this episode with a guided meditation designed for both individuals living with dementia and their caregivers. Let us welcome in today's episode Katie Fournier. Katie, we welcome you to Dementia Caregivers Corner Podcast.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much for having me. It's so nice to meet you and be here today.
Yes, I was waiting for this day, like.
No, I appreciate your patience with me. It's been so challenging to work out our calendars, but I am so glad to be here. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Good. Let's get into it then. My first question, or something that I want us to discuss, is based on the holistic approach. Like your company offers the holistic approach to manage dementia-related behaviors. Tell our listeners the most effective ones that you offer in your organization, in your company so far.
So we love doing and taking a more holistic approach where we use alternative methods. A lot of those include things like Reiki, meditation, aromatherapy. Sometimes we mix the aromatherapy with a light therapy. That's that blue light therapy where you could just simply put on a blue light at night, a night light. Helps with sleep, promotes better sleep, moods, helps with depression and anxiety. We did that in one of our communities. We did almost a case study and it was very successful. So we really pride ourselves in conducting and using approaches that we know work because we've done them and we've researched them. So we love this. This is our, wheelhouse. This is what we love to do. I find it very rewarding to see a difference from, when you're dealing with someone that is really struggling with their dementia-related symptoms, and you can kind of come out on the other side with other tools that can be utilized for them.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Then tell us, we are aware that dementia affects people differently.
Absolutely.
How do you tailor those strategies so that it meets the uniqueness of each person?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you're absolutely right. It's not cookie cutter, right? So what we do is we will conduct an assessment. We really hone in on, where they're at with their dementia. Are they mild, moderate, severe? We work with the caregivers if there's a caregiver involved and do some education with them to help them with the approaches and how they can conduct this on the off time between us coming. We will tailor it to your typical traditional Reiki or meditation would be, say, in a studio or going to someone's home where they'd be getting on a massage table and enjoying themselves and relaxing, tailoring it to what that person's needs are. We are working with people that may be wheelchair bound. So we are working with them directly at their wheelchair and providing that, Reiki to them in, say, even a hallway if they're not able to get down to their apartment and an assisted living community. Every day brings something new and different and challenging, but we love the challenges. We work with anyone and everyone where they're at, meeting them where they're at. I like to talk about the meditation piece. I think it's huge that we are tailoring it to someone with dementia by minding our language, how we're speaking, the tone and pitch we're using, things like, are we speaking too fast for that person? So I really like to tailor my meditations to something that, even the person with a severe diagnosis could get something out of.
I'm glad you're mentioning that maybe someone took in too fast for that, because I was speaking
Yes.
with Dallas Dixon,
Mhm.
is in the US there
Yep.
yesterday. Actually, I had this chat with him, and he mentioned that firstly, people should learn the language of speaking with someone who lives with dementia, because he realized that some people talk fast
Mhm.
and their cognition is, it cannot comprehend that.
You're absolutely right. They might hear 3 out of the 10 words you said in that sentence, right? So really keeping it simple language, breaking it down for them. And again, getting them to a point where they can be in a mindful state, have, a little bit sense of security, feel validated, feel important, have that ability to be in a mindset where they feel calm, relaxed. It's really important to us that we get there one way or another.
And then tell me, then Katie, with people who are living with dementia themselves, do you get some form of advice from them? Because, like I said, this man lives with dementia, the one that I was talking to yesterday, and he said people have to listen to them on how to be assisted. Do you take advice from them?
Yes, yes. No, that's a good point. We've had cases where they had mild cognitive impairment, right? So they're able to articulate a lot of their needs and wants, like the gentleman you're referring to. And so we like that critique because it helps us, on this journey of trying to help these folks. So what we do is we'll take that feedback and we tweak it for, say, the next time or the next client that seems like they might have like similarities in where they're at in terms of their journey. I love getting that feedback. I'll give you an example. We had a woman on a unit in a community we worked at, both Shari and I, and she loved everything we were doing. She would give wonderful feedback. She was mild cognitive impairment. And she was able to really articulate, like, I had a good night's sleep this night. This blue light helped. This mist of lavender and the diffuser that you put on for me really was enjoyable and I liked it. And I felt very comfortable in my apartment and space. So it was really nice to have that feedback.
Oh, yes. And to
Yeah.
get it from someone who's actually living, not reading from the books.
Right.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. We all know that there are some challenges along the way. There are some misconceptions along the way with these approaches, holistic approach to dementia care. How do you handle that, especially to the family members and the health professionals? How do you handle such misconceptions and misunderstandings?
Sure. I think education is huge. You don't know what you don't know. I've worked in several communities over the years. I have worked alongside wonderful healthcare professionals, CNAs, nurses, doctors. And, I think just education and debunking myths, stigmas around certain things is just huge. And again, respecting one another's beliefs. I know Reiki can kind of be a tough territory for some where based on their cultural beliefs or their religious beliefs, it's something that they would not want to typically partake in. I just kind of bring it back to basics that it's, science based. We all are made up of energy and we're just wishing that that other person has, that positive vibrational space that we're in and just trying to help them heal that way. A smile to someone in passing goes a long way with dementia or not.
Oh, yes. In that previous episode, when I was talking to Shari, she said, if you don't know Reiki, you think that is some form of witchcraft.
Yes. Yep.
I'm
I
getting
get
what
that.
you're saying.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Like I said, when I was reading through the introduction, we are going
Mhm.
to end this episode with meditation. What are the benefits of meditation to both the people living with dementia and their families, their caregivers?
Absolutely. Meditation has a lot of benefits. It can set you up for a really good day if it's something that becomes routine for you. We started in the communities we were working in and the clients that we have now. We just want you to incorporate it into your day, whether it's 5, 10 minutes. So it not only establishes a good routine, right, for anyone and everyone, that breathing that you're doing is changing the chemical response in your brain so you're able to show up better for yourself and for others. You're able to respond better to your loved ones, behaviors that they might be experiencing. You can respond to your stress better. It can promote better night's sleep, less depression, less anxiety. If you're having an anxious moment, you're in a fight or flight response, take a few deep breaths. Bring yourself back down to center, as I like to say, or grounded. So that way you can show up better for your day.
Yes, we have to, because I have read some studies that say dementia caregivers experiences more stress and burnout compared to caregivers of other illnesses. I just pray that when they listen to this meditation, it will do what the benefits that you have just mentioned here. So now I'm going to give it to you to give us the guided meditation.
Absolutely. I'm going to put on some nice little background music. If it is too loud, please feel free to let me know. Just getting that up for us. And we'll get going. I just like to explain, like I do whenever we're doing this presentation to, out in the community, to those that are caregivers and such. I am going to focus more on gratitude today and, having a gratitude heart, because when you are in a place of gratitude, it just attracts more to be grateful for, right? That law of attraction that we really truly believe as Reiki practitioners and those that, do this type of work. I call you a light worker as well, because you're trying to spread all the good news and work with these folks. It's not easy. And what I like to describe is when I'm doing it for a longer period of time, I like to do a lot of visualizations for our folks with dementia. They really like that. So we'll, pretend we're going to the beach and they're having a beach day, or we're taking a walk in the woods. Today, I'm going to guide you through releasing negative energy and having hopefully leaving with just a gratitude heart and a better headspace. So let's begin. So I invite everyone today, if they can, to close their eyes, please. I want you to take a nice cleansing breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Another nice cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to continue this pattern of breathing, whatever feels right for you. And I'm going to guide you through releasing anything negative that doesn't serve you and welcoming beautiful, white, light positivity into your life today. I want you to imagine as you're breathing in, you're inviting white light to course to the crown of your head and down throughout your body. And on your exhale, I'd love for you to imagine you are blowing out any negativity, matter that doesn't serve you. It can look like thoughts escaping your mind. It can look like gray matter, like smoke being blown out of your body, filling those beautiful lungs, that heart space with beautiful white light. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Placing your hand at your heart space as you're doing your deep breaths in and out. Feeling your nice heart beating, keeping you alive and well today. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Leaving behind in your mind anything that doesn't serve you. Nagging thoughts leaving. Cares, responsibilities, anxiety. All those thoughts going to the side for now. Inviting that beautiful white light in. Imagining it just filling up your chest, that warmth. Feeling that heartbeat. Feeling so grateful that you have a heart that beats for you and keeps you alive and well today. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhaling out any negative thoughts, feelings, tension. As you are holding your hand at your heart, feeling how your lungs fill up your whole chest space, being so grateful for this process that keeps you alive. I invite you to think about things that you feel grateful for. Nice deep breath in, filling up that belly and chest space. Exhale out any negative matter that doesn't serve you. Feeling your belly expand in and out. Imagining that white light coursing through your core to your pelvis and your legs. Feeling the tension leave your muscle joints if you have any tension in your upper and lower body. And as you're doing this, as you continue to feel grateful, you think about things that bring you joy. Maybe it's people that you surround yourself with, friends, family. Maybe it's a higher power that you believe in. Whatever it is, this is your time to soak in gratitude. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Releasing anything left that feels negative. Inviting in all of the positive thoughts to flood you and bring you joy, peace, and wellness. Nice inhale, exhale, feeling relaxed, feeling renewed. Continuing with your gratitudes, feeling positive and grateful for possibly things that have happened in past, trips, vacations, holidays that you have enjoyed over the years. Maybe it's a food item that brings you joy every morning, that sip of coffee to start your day. Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. This is your time to feel complete and total gratitude for everything. Releasing anything negative that doesn't serve you. We believe in the law of attraction that anything and everything you feel grateful for and live in that space will only provide you with more to be grateful for. Nice inhale in, feeling that space in your belly and your chest expand, exhaling out any negativity that might be left. Sitting in this nice, beautiful space of gratitude. Feeling love, joy, peace in your heart. This is your time to be at peace and grounded with yourself. Maybe you're thinking about accomplishments that you've had that you are grateful for. Opportunities that you've had over the years. Education and other accomplishments that you've had. Work that you have done that you feel so much joy in doing, whatever it is, this is your time to think about those things that bring you joy and gratitude. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Imagine all of that negativity leaving you on your breath out. Feeling so relaxed, your body feels different. You can feel less tension in your shoulders, less nagging. Maybe your stomach even feels softer. Taking a nice deep breath in, imagining that white light, beautiful, positive energy is just flowing through every fiber of your being, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You feel lighter and less heavy. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You are setting yourself up to be in a place of grounding and gratitude, and you can take on this day with ease. I want you to soak in these gratitudes that you feel in your heart space as they come to mind and flow freely. Less and less negative thoughts popping up and appearing. And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes when you feel you are ready to do so. Take your time. This is your time to soak in these gratitudes, be in a place of mindfulness, and feel free of burden. How are you feeling?
I am feeling so light. Heaviness that was on my shoulders just disappeared like that. Yes, as you were talking, because I'm a believer, that I was just putting Jesus Christ like God. Thank you, God, for this. Thank you that I'm able to sit on my chair without any assistance. Thank you that I'm able to talk without any form of assistance from outside. Thank you that I'm able to have a conversation with someone across the continent. those were the gratitudes. Thinking that way, can you?
It's amazing, right? And it's the little things. It's so funny because I focus on the big, but it's so amazing how we tend to not focus on the small things, like having access to healthy drinking water. Like you said, being able to speak freely. And it's amazing. And when you are trying your best to be in that space as frequently as possible, you just show up different. It's really cool.
I cannot even talk more than this. I feel like you just want to soak it in. Soak it in.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Julia.
No, thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Katie. And I really appreciate your time. As we come to the end, let me take this time and thank you, our listeners, for tuning into this episode. If you have enjoyed our conversation or you are passionate about dementia care, please consider leaving a review and sharing this episode with someone who might benefit from it. Your support helps us to reach more people and raise awareness about dementia-related issues. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye, Julia.
Dementia Care. How deep is your love?